What's up, guys? Good to see you and welcome to today's video. In this video, I just want to quickly talk to you about how things have been since my competition ended. Now, my competition was Saturday. Today is Tuesday. Now, I will say this. For those of you who don't know, I did do this competition Keto, okay? And I have done shows in the past before I even knew about keto, and there was a lot of differences. The main difference was just what happens after the show. In the past, I was always cutting carbs, but I never knew to increase the fat. Everybody cuts carbs that does shows. By the way, guys, every single person, no matter what diet you follow, if you're gonna do shows, you gotta cut the carbs. The mistake is people don't know to increase the fat. When you just cut the carbs and don't increase the fat, your energy level tanks, you get shredded, but mentally, physically, you're exhausted, and you can only hold on for as long as you can till you step on stage, and then all of a sudden, you just cram a bunch of carbohydrates in. The funny thing was, the winners, which I did not win, unfortunately, but the winners of the show got a huge trophy, but they also got a huge cookie by a big cookie company, because everybody knows that the very first thing a competitor wants, the best way to reward a competitor is to feed them sugar and carbohydrates, because that's what they had to give up in order to get shredded. Your boy here didn't affect him at all. I had no... As soon as the show was over, I was like, I'm still rocking my diet. I'm not like craving anything at all. It was no big deal. Like, I didn't have to go through that. I've been suffering this whole time. Now I'm going to just completely throw it all away now that the show is over. For that, I'm very grateful. And that is a huge difference from this show to the previous shows that I have done. The other thing is, like, I did this show for me, right? In the past, I've done shows to get sponsors, to get visibility, to get exposure, all the wrong reasons. And when those things didn't work out, it was like devastating and I didn't know where to go. This time, I did the show for myself. I didn't do it for anybody. I chose not to share it on social media. I just wanted this for myself. And I was proud of myself. I had no pressure except for the pressure I put on myself personally. No expectations from anybody else except for myself. And I was proud of myself. And once the show was over, I couldn't wait to get back home, to hit the gym, to keep carrying on, to continue living a healthy lifestyle. And so for the past few days, I have felt more energetic, more like enthusiastic, more purpose-driven than I honestly ever have before, and it feels great. Will I ever do shows again? I don't know. I really don't know. I know that shows are not for me. Like, when I was at the competition, I was looking around at all the competitors, and you could tell deep down inside, they wanted to be IFBB pros. It meant the world to them how they placed, and I respect that. But for me, I was just there for the experience. I was just there to give myself a journey, and I don't have any aspirations of becoming a professional bodybuilder whatsoever. I am in this to not only help myself, but by helping myself also be able to help people like you. Whether or not I'm an IFBB pro or not, doesn't make a difference whatsoever. I enjoyed the show, but I probably won't do one for at least another year. Perhaps I'll just always go back and do the one in Galveston, because I did have a great time. One other thing I have to say about that competition is I went by myself because Carly's mother was here visiting her in Paxton. And initially I thought that was gonna be a good thing. And I quickly found out that it played a lot on me. And, you know, like, in the past, I've had like somebody like Steven Lopez. Shout out to my boy Steven Lopez. Buddy, I missed you more than ever during that competition. Just having somebody to go through the fight with you, somebody to embrace the battles with you is very important. That's why it's always important to surround yourself with people who are on the same mission as you. You can get good feedback from each other. But I was left alone, and I just I got like doubtful. I mean, you know, even I'm insecure, guys, okay? And so I didn't really have anybody right there with me to kind of, you know, uplift me. And so a few times throughout like the days before the show, I was just kind of in a weird place. So like I said, just always, you know, having people that are around you to support you is very, very, very important. Let's see, what else is different? Intermittent fasting, let's talk about that really quick. So if you guys watched my previous video, during the last week, I decided to incorporate intermittent fasting as a strategy to kind of maximize my leanness. My worry was that I would lose muscle. Many of you in the comment section cited a lot of good examples and a lot of scientific evidence as to how I would not lose muscle. You are very correct. I did not lose any muscle. I did enjoy the intermittent fasting, I have to say. It was not as bad as I thought it would be. The only thing I missed was having keto coffee in the morning versus just having black coffee in the morning. But it fit my lifestyle good. It fit the purpose. It was a good strategy, a good tool for what I needed it for. Now that the competition is over, I'm just going back to my regular ketogenic diet protocol, which means wake up in the morning and have my keto coffee. That's butter and coconut oil and some heavy cream. Now, when I have that keto coffee, again, I'm still controlling blood sugar and insulin levels, but not as much as if I were to intermittent fast. But I'm glad that I tried the intermittent fasting. I might go back to it at some point because I do think it is effective, and I will, now that I've done it myself, because you guys know I'm always big on like making this a lifestyle, only choosing things and making decisions based on how long you can sustain it. Because the best diet in the world is the one that you can adhere to the longest, the one that you can make a lifestyle out of. In the past, I have kind of encouraged people not to do intermittent fasting because I felt like it was trying to control too much and giving yourself rules, and I always just preach stay strict keto first. That's the most important thing, and I still do believe that. But now that I kind of experienced it myself, just so you know, I went between a 12 and an 8, a 16-8 intermittent fast, which is like, you know, baby steps into intermittent fasting. I will recommend now to my clients, especially ones that might be hitting a plateau, to try and experiment with the intermittent fasting as a way to, you know, strategically control that blood sugar and insulin levels. But I am not going to continue with the intermittent fasting. Long story short on that. In terms of my goals in the gym, I really, to be honest with you, I told you guys in one of the very first videos that I posted announcing this competition, backs win shows, period, straight up. I promise you, and I'll tell you this, I won that show 100% from the front. Most definitely, bar none, no question, better condition, better symmetry, better fullness, better everything. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I won from the front, but from the back, I was like dead last. And I had a feeling that was gonna be the case. I said it in the very first video. I need to work on my back. Unfortunately, I only had 5 or 6 weeks. I wasn't able to add the mass, the density to my back, and that is the reason I believe that I lost the show. So I'm going to spend some time kind of focusing on my back, developing my back, lifting heavier, also my legs, even though in men's physique, like, you know, legs are just one of the things that I want to always continue to develop. They're in my weak spot. So I'm gonna hit legs very, very hard. I'm gonna start bringing the camera in and doing more workout videos with you guys as well. Now that the pressure of this competition is over, I'm gonna focus a lot more on content creation. And one of the things that I said in my Instagram post after the show was that I kind of lost myself on YouTube, and that's kind of unfortunate, and that's my fault. But I just kind of got caught up in things that were not for me. Just putting out content just to put out content, focusing on views, focusing on all the wrong things, and losing who I am truly as a person, and losing, you know, what value I think I have to bring to you guys. Listen, I'm not a movie maker. Okay, you're not gonna see fancy vlogs from me anymore. And a lot of times I spent trying to be a Casey Neistat type of vlogger. That's not me. I don't enjoy that. That's not what I'm good at. My joy and my passion is just coming to you guys raw and straight up. I don't care about the transitions or any of that stuff. So I'm really gonna go back to my roots, and that is just pick up the camera and share my life with you, answer your questions, help you guys along your journey. And so look for more videos like this. The great part about this video is it's 10 minutes long, and I don't have to do any edits at all. I just plop it in Final Cut Pro, export it, upload it to YouTube, and shoot another video tomorrow. That's the best part, and I hope you guys got a lot out of this video. If you guys have more questions that I did not cover in this video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will get to those in the next video. I want to thank you guys sincerely for believing in me, for trusting me. for caring about me and my family and just supporting me no matter what I do. And also thank you for supporting me in my moments of absence. I promise that, you know, we all have to try to take a check back. Even Jesus had to disappear for 40 days to find himself. And so those moments away, just know that I'm just trying to find myself again, because I only want to bring my real true self to you. That is it. I am, what you see is what you get with me. I play no games. I put on no fronts. I wear no masks. I am in this to help you change your life. Because if I'm able to help you change your life, I feel better about myself, and I feel like I am fulfilling my purpose in life. So thank you for watching this video. I'm excited to pick up the camera and share my life again with you tomorrow. Let me know what you think of this video in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed already, please join the fam. As always, keep up the good work and much love.